A lot of people say, well, it's not possible to be 100% consistent because, sometimes life just gets in the way and, it's just complicated. But the thing is, they're coping. It's not true. You can't be 100% consistent. And I will tell many examples in this video where people are 100% consistent, sometimes for years and even decades. So let's start with the first example. You have language learning apps, and some people use these language learning apps with streaks. And it's not uncommon for someone to have a 1 year, a 2 year, or even a 5 year streak. So that means they have opened their phone every single day for 5 years, never missed a day, and then completed an exercise. So that means it proves it is possible to be 100% consistent. Then there is another example. There is an app which was invented for teenagers to send nude photos of themselves to each other, because this app deletes the photo right after you open it. And you'll know which one it is. It is very popular, a very popular social media app, and it also has the feature that it has a streak and a score. So every time you send or receive a message, your score increases. And it's not uncommon for people to have a score of 1,000,000. They have received and sent 1,000,000 messages. Can you imagine that? Like, life has only 30,000 days and they somehow managed to send 1,000,000 message, even though they're only like 14 years old. It's unbelievable. That's a monumental amount of dedication and commitment and consistency. And if the losers are able to be so consistent at these social media apps, then why do we struggle with self-improvement? It's clearly possible to be super consistent. Then the next and third example where people are super consistent is cigarettes. So, the typical smoker smokes around 15 or sometimes 10 or sometimes 20 cigarettes a day. That means the smokers are not only consistent every day for decades, because only 3 out of 100 manage to quit smoking, but they're also consistent 20 times a day. So they 20 times a day for decades, for every single day. That's supreme dedication. That's unparalleled consistency. I don't know anyone who's basically more consistent at anything than smokers are at smoking. Then the fourth example of extreme dedication is eating sugar. The recommended daily dose of sugar is 20 grams. The average person eats 100 grams, so that's 5 times the daily dose. And every single day they manage to eat so many sweets, so many desserts, so many sweet drinks that they hit that number every single day. Even when they're traveling, or rather, especially if they're traveling, that number is even higher. So there's no escape. Then the fifth example is checking messages or checking email. A lot of people touch their phones around 200 times a day. And even if they don't touch their phone, they usually still read emails and messages every day. I don't know anyone who is regularly offline for 3 days and then chooses to go online to specifically check messages. It's usually the case that we check messages whenever we can, for a lot more often than we should. And the fifth and the sixth example is also kind of trivial. It's brushing your teeth. Even the people who don't check their messages every day, who don't smoke, who don't use social media, who aren't addicted by streaks, they still brush their teeth every single day. And so it is possible for both good habits and bad habits to be 100% consistent. And what do these habits have in common? Well, they're very easy to execute. They don't take long, they aren't hard, they don't take much preparation. They are instantly rewarding. You instantly feel lighter when you smoke, you instantly feel clean when you brush your teeth, and you instantly feel relief when you have restored your streak for the day. And they're socially reinforced, meaning if you're a smoker, you have that tied to your identity. So that will make you have more loser friends. And if you have more loser friends, you're more likely to be a loser yourself. And if you have these language learning streaks, you convince yourself that if others find out that you lost your streak, you will lose status. And the same is with eating sugar. It's also very societally accepted to eat excessive amounts of sugar. If you don't eat sweets, don't eat cake, don't drink sweet things, you seem like the eccentric one, not everyone else. The same with coffee. Some people drink 5 coffees a day, which would nearly kill someone if they did it for the first time. And they think that it's normal to drink coffee, and then someone comes along and says, it's wrong to eat coffee, it's wrong to drink coffee just as it is wrong to smoke cigarettes. And they'll say, no, don't be so weird. It's normal to drink coffee. It's healthy. It lowers your blood pressure. It makes your productivity go up. I don't actually know what to do about those people. I guess they just don't want to get better. And so let them be how they are. It's not our problem. But if it is possible to be 100% consistent, we can learn something from it. So we need to make our habits more rewarding and easier. That means instead of thinking about the habit, we should just do it. We should make them more rewarding. I actually don't know many ways to do so, but one of those ways is to message your friends every time you did that thing, or to have a habit tracker on your wall and then to tick the things that you have done, the good habits that you did. And you also need to socially reinforce it, which can be tied with the reward type. For instance, I share my screen time every single day with my best friend, and that helps me to keep it insanely low. And so this is how we can do it. This is how we can stay 100% consistent. And so my name's Girl, and my goal is to inspire 10,000 good decisions. If this video helped you, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.